What is going on, nerds and nerdettes? It's your boy Stevie B with this week's haul video. Man, your boy is beat up today. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I gotta tell you, I can laugh about it now, but I just gotta laugh through the pain. But so Amy and I decided yesterday we were gonna go kayaking, and well, the plan was we bought some kayak racks for the roof of my car so we could haul the kayaks. And so the plan was for Saturday we were going to install the kayak racks and put the kayaks, strap the kayaks in on the car, have it ready to go, have it all loaded up with all our stuff ready to go. And then Sunday morning we could get up, go get some breakfast and get an early start and head out and have a beautiful day on the lake, just kayaking and swimming, and it was going to be a great day. Well, what actually happened was, first of all, them kayak racks were a pain in the ass to install. We didn't get home Saturday till almost dark, and by the time we got the kayak racks installed on the car, it was dark. And I was worn out, dripping sweat, because it is hot as hell in our northwest Arkansas these days. So we decided, oh yeah, you know what? We'll throw the kayaks up in there in the morning and strap them down, then go eat breakfast. I'd rather do it in the daylight. So we slept till almost noon. so breakfast was out. At least where we were planning on going, breakfast was out. So we decided, all right, well, we'll just do lunch. So let's get the kayaks strapped onto the roof and let's get going. Simple enough, right? No. As it turns out, those kayaks are a pain in the ass to strap on there. I watched a YouTube video and the man made it look so easy, but it's not as easy as it looks. First of all, we had two kayaks, so one here. The cradles are facing the same direction, so they're like this because we didn't mount them like that, which in hindsight probably would have been a better idea, but that's the way the seller told us that we bought them from, told us that they mounted theirs. So we was like, okay, we'll just do it the way they did it. So we try to go to strap it down, and I cannot reach the straps that are at the middle of the roof of my car. So in my infinite wisdom, being an overweight 56-year-old man, I thought, well, I guess I'm going to have to just climb up on the hood of the car and to get to those straps and cinch them down. And the humidity here is unbelievably bad. So the grass is a little damp, even at noon. But I didn't think about it. So my feet are wet. So I climb up on the hood and I go to stand up and my feet come out from under me. I fall, land on the hood, roll off onto the grass, into the yard, and just lay there in pain for about a good 2-3 minutes. Amy, bless her heart, she's worried that I really seriously injured myself, and she's going, let's just forget it. Let's just forget the whole thing. Not me and my stubborn, infinite stubbornness. I'm like, oh, hell no. Went through all this trouble. We were getting them kayaks up there and we were going kayaking. So I said, I know that it's going to be slick now, so I'm prepared for it. So back up on the hood of the car I went. Was careful this time. Didn't slip and fall this time. Got the kayaks all strapped up and we were good to go. So we go and eat some lunch and then head out to the lake, and everything was back on track. Got the kayaks off, no problem. Getting them off, as it turns out, so much easier than getting them on there. So we get him off, and mind you, this kayak of mine I had never gotten it in the water. We just bought it at the beginning of the summer, and we hadn't had a kayak rack to haul them, so I'd never got it in the water. Well, it's a shorter one than hers, and I thought, it shouldn't make any difference. Apparently it does, because that was the most unstable kayak. I spent the entire time we were trying. The goal was to kayak, because the beach area or the swimming area where we're at is so overcrowded. So we were going to kayak to a private swim beach, so we have a beach to ourselves and swim, and not have to deal with everybody screaming crib midgets. So we get in the kayak, and immediately I'm like, whoa, I'm trying to keep this paddle and keep this thing from tipping, and I'm fighting this thing, and I fought this thing all the way to where we finally found it wasn't maybe 200, 300 yards away. We found a little access with a beach, and nobody was there. Well, very few people. There were some four-wheelers out there, but there was nobody swimming there. And we got it there and beached it. So we swam for a little bit and looked up in the sky. The sun was beating down, but I noticed some little bit of clouds off in the distance, and I was like, oh, it's starting to cloud. Look, I got some clouds over there. Look, I said, we might actually get a little bit of rain. Well, Amy was like, oh, it don't really look like it's going to rain. It just looks like clouds. And I was like, oh, they look kind of like rain clouds to me. They're not dark, but they look a little bit like rain clouds. Well, they started getting darker, and we started noticing that, yes, though, in fact, rain clouds are heading our way. So I told her, well, let's wrap it up and start heading back to the truck. We can get the kayaks mounted, and then we can swim for a little longer until it starts raining. Just have to deal with the crib midgets. Well, by the time we got back to the car and got the kayaks out of the water, I saw some lightning off in the background, and I was like, yeah, we got some lightning. I said, probably shouldn't be, the highest point on the lake. So we decided, yeah, let's just get the kayaks on the car, and let's just call it a day. So as I'm putting the kayaks on the car and trying to strap them down, all hell breaks loose. I mean, it just come out of nowhere. The storm hit, and it hit with a vengeance. So I'm up here in this typhoon of a storm trying to strap these kayaks down, and a big old gust of wind comes up and blows my kayak off the roof and just smacks me right in the side of the freaking head. So down I go again. Now my bell's rung. I'm shaking the cobwebs out, and I'm trying to still shake the cobwebs out and still get these kayaks strapped to the roof. So we finally got them strapped to the roof in the pouring down rain and lightning and thunder. I mean, it was ugly. Get in the car, dripping. Of course, we just went swimming, so we were wet anyway, so I wasn't worried about the water. But we get in the car and we take it really slow, because I'm worried that them high winds are going to blow them kayaks right off the roof. So we tried to take it really slow and drove out of the storm and got to where the winds had calmed down and we felt we were okay. Started driving, and then Amy looks over me, and I'm blinking. I'm like heavy blinking, like like someone who can't focus their eyes. And she goes, "Are you all right?" And I said, "No." And I pulled off to the side of the road and turned my flashers on and sat there. Everything was starting to go black, like I was about to lose consciousness. So we sat there until I got a bottle of water out of the ice chest, iced myself down, cooled myself off. I think I just got way overheated, or maybe that knock in the head, scrambled my brain a little more than I thought. But got the cobwebs cleared out and could see again. Didn't feel like I was going to pass out, and we made it home. So your boy Stevie B has come to the conclusion that maybe kayaking's just not for me. It seems like I almost drowned the first time we went. I've never gotten a kayak out and not flipped it on the river. And it's just not been a pleasant experience for me all the way around. So I told Amy, you know, I have a hobby. Y'all, if you watch my channel, you know I play disc golf. So I told Amy that I said, you know, she not so much with the disc golf. I said, well, like disc golfing just ain't your thing, and I don't make you go to that. Maybe kayaking's just not my thing, and maybe you should just go with your friends and family and do your kayak thing without me, because I clearly suck at it. So we come to that agreement. So today, the day after my fall and my head injury, your boy is wrecked. My back is wrecked. It hurts to breathe. My neck is wrecked. Hurts to turn my head. But here I am, still making content for you guys. So give me a thumbs up for that, at least. You know, I get about an average of about 55 to 60 views per video, and maybe 5 to 6 thumbs up. Give me a like for almost dying in my kayak trip. But that being said, let's get into the haul. Comic book haul is going to be slim, like I've been warning you guys. It's slim, but I did get a couple. One of them was the House of Secrets number 92, first appearance of Swamp Thing, that foil facsimile. You guys know how much I love them, and how I'm getting all of them. Wouldn't give a damn. But yes, stoked to get that. And then one of the foil facsimiles that I've been anticipating for the longest time. There's another one I'm really anticipating that I can't wait for, and it is not visible on my wall. But I will get to it when it comes. It's got a ways, I think. It is going to be, maybe about 3 or 4 weeks out. But this one is Marvel Superhero Secret Wars number 8. Ah, yes. Of course, I do have the original. You can see that one. But, man, I've been waiting for this one. I love it. It just looks so good in foil. I don't care what anybody says. I love it. And then I did go on eBay and get a couple, finished a run that I started on, and you know me, squirrel. Started on and never finished. But I finally finished it. And that is my run of Kraven's Last Hunt from Spider-Man. So I got part 1. Really good condition. I was really happy about it. But the Web of Spider-Man number 31, part 1. And then filled in my part 5. And this is the Death of Kraven, ASM 294. So happy to finally finish that run off. I think, and I know what y'all are thinking, movie hype, but not really. The movie made me aware that I don't have it, but it's an iconic Spider-Man story, and one that you should have in your collection, in spite of movie hype or not movie hype. I think it is worthy of PC, even if they plummet down the dollar bin stuff, still worthy to have in your PC. But as I promised you last week, something special. Something that I've been wanting, but I didn't think I was going to be able to get one. I thought they were going to price out, and as soon as they were released, I figured they would just skyrocket on the aftermarket, and they really didn't so much, because I found it on Amazon for $50, but I didn't pay $50 for it. But that is this awesome Todd McFarlane, the old Batman homage from that homage cover. Todd McFarlane's Batman statue. This is so awesome. And even though the issue number escapes me because, you know, I'm old and I can't remember shit, but y'all know which cover that's from. Y'all know which one. I'll put it up here, but in case you didn't, y'all know which homage cover that is. But look at that thing. I mean, the black and the blue on set, that ridiculous cape that McFarlane is notorious for with Spawn and everything. I mean, and this thing's heavy. I thought it was going to be like those Diamond Select, you know, those hollowed out PVC things that are kind of cheaply made, but still cool, but just not heavy. This thing is solid. I mean, it is solid. It is not hollow. It is like a hard, solid rubber, and it's heavy. It's good quality. And it was still listing on Amazon for $50, which I'll never say this about hardly any of these statues that I've gotten. $50 I think is underpriced for this, because the quality of this is just amazing. It is just awesome. I absolutely love it. And I got it for free. How, you might ask? Well, some thought went into it. I know what you guys are thinking, oh God, you didn't. But you get if you sign up for an Amazon credit card, and you're approved, you get a $60 gift card immediately. And I thought, I read up on the credit card to make sure there was no annual fees. Of course, the interest rate's ridiculously high on it. But I thought, oh, I'm not going to use it. If I want to buy something on Amazon with my credit card, I'll use my Discovery card, you know, with the cheaper interest rate. I wouldn't use an Amazon. So I had no intention of using it. But having more available credit actually helps your overall credit score. It dings it at first, and I'm going to take a couple point ding for the hard inquiry to my credit report. But that usually falls off after 30 days, 60 days maybe. So I had nothing to lose. So I applied. It took less than, about a minute maybe to apply, and 10 seconds to approve it. And boom, got approved. And instantaneously my $60 credit gift card was showing in my balance on my account. And I pulled the trigger on this for $50. Free shipping. So I still, free shipping, but with taxes is 53 something. So it left me with $6, $6 balance on my gift card. So I got this beautiful statue for free. And I mean, the video just doesn't do it justice. I mean, you got to hold this thing and see it up close. Highly recommend, if you're a statue collector, you like stuff like that, if you're a McFarlane fan, if you're a fan of the comic book cover that this was inspired by, $50 is a steal. That is a steal for this on Amazon. So I would strongly recommend. Again, that thing's heavy. It is not cheaply made. It is not thin plastic. It is not cheap PVC. That is a hard rubber statue, and it looks great with all my other statues. So anyway, but that is my haul. Glad I could throw in a little something different other than comic books with my haul. My statue collection is off and on. If I see something I really gotta have and I can afford it, I'll go after it. But as far as pursuing them regularly, I don't pick one up every week or something, just when I can. But I'm glad I got that one. Absolutely no regrets. So give me a thumbs up if you like Todd McFarlane, and give me a thumbs up if you think this statue is as badass as I do. And that is going to do it. Before you guys go, if you wouldn't mind, please do all those YouTube things we love for you to do. Like, subscribe, comment, share. And that's going to do it for this one. We will see y'all in the next one. Peace.